governor. Governor has really reached out and said, why not? I would say that there are members of the legislature who will ask this question this year, why not? And I think it's really going to be about pulling the right folks, the institutions together and asking how they can partner with, if you will, platform providers to have a better experience.
We've had the opportunity to speak with folks from all the institutions, and everyone says, yeah, boy, it's great, we're coming, we're working on our program, and we've been doing this for like 4 years, getting ready for it. It just seems like it is so slow, and just there's a whole bunch of undercurrent resistance to moving forward. At least that seems the way it is to me, and that might not be the case, and I recognize that it is a new technology, and we're sort of trying to establish relationships, but it just seems to be taking so darn long. That's my point.
Okay, I'm going to switch the order a little bit because I forgot Lauren Kay. So I'll go to Lauren and then go to David and then go to Mark and then back to Senator Emerson.
Thank you for that. I think we're going to get to this issue a little later this afternoon, but I wanted to take advantage of Senator Flores being here at the table to ask his opinion about one of the issues that Jack raised, and that is, when you get down to it, one of the biggest benefits of the online learning is the productivity, and I think that's, and I'm just guessing, that for the legislature that's going to be one of the biggest challenges, is that it improves productivity. And I'm wondering, you admonished us to go after the legislature and get them to get this done. How do you square that circle? I mean, really, I don't. I'm anxious to hear the discussion later this afternoon, but based on your experience in all this, how do you get past that? What is the path to success in there?
Well, I think the path to success is one, pick your champion in the legislature wisely. And by that I mean, I would start with this discussion from the little Hoover or others and Senator Emerson. It's really a leadership discussion about whether something wants to get done or not this year on a particular issue and whether or not there can be agreement on it. I think the online issue, personally, is one where Republicans and Democrats can actually really come together to ask the question whether they can implement the governor's, believe it or not, allocation. We don't allocate very often in the legislature, at least since rolling blackouts, as I remember. So when the governor makes a targeted investment of 16 million, 10 million, and 10 million may seem small, but I think what he's really signaling is, I'm willing to come to the table and try to figure out an alternative way to provide throughput in these lower impacted courses. So I would say that it never happens when there isn't some sort of targeted investment, and it never happens when there isn't some sort of leadership discussion about making this a priority. This year seems to be different, really different. One, the governor rarely shows to the UC Regents. He's been there twice. Governor rarely shows to the CSU Board of Trustees. He's been there once, and I understand going again. The governor rarely goes to a college campus and says, maybe we should try this. Maybe this is something we should look at, a certification and trying to find a path to provide. So if you got the governor very engaged, I think you'll have the leadership very engaged, and Senator Emerson, critical in this from the other side, pulling together on something. I actually think something this year can be very, very substantial and done this year. And again, if that crisis and bad press thing continues, everybody